Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope you are doing fine. Actually, I don't know why the students are not joining the class, but I had to start the lecture for your recording so that after this lecture recording, I would be able to share you and I would be able to send it to you for your later. So, everyone, today we have a topic to know about adjectives. So, what exactly the adjectives are? Adjectives are the words that we use for to express, to show, to mention some things or someone's quality, like the quality of a noun. Adjectives represent the quality of the noun. So, today we have to learn about the adjectives that are ending with ed and ing, means the participles, past participles, and progressive participle means progressive active adjectives. So let's start. Before that, we will watch a video. So let's watch a video. A short skip that. So I have to check out whether your any student have admit. Good morning. Actually, I had started the lecture before. So today we are going to learn about the adjectives that are started with that are ending with ed and ing. So let's watch it.
Type of adjective that many people often confuse, especially beginners, but this is also good for intermediate, even advanced students. We're talking about the ed and the ing adjectives.
Okay, today we have to
For example,
discuss the adjectives that end with ed and adjectives that end with ing.
bored and boring, interested and interesting. Now, the reason it's important to know the difference between these is because what you say about yourself sometimes, how you describe things, can be very confusing to a native speaker, especially, but to other people as well, if you mix these two up. Now,
Turn
what
off
does it mean
your
to be bored,
mic.
and what does it mean to be boring?
Okay,
When
there
we
are
talk
two
about
words
bored,
basically, bored and boring. So, what is the difference between bored and boring? Bored means that we have already, someone is really bored, and boring means something is boring. Like some, for example, if we are taking class, so we will say this class is really boring. But if we say, I am really bored right now, so
we're
this is the
describing a feeling.
difference.
Okay. When we talk about interested, we're describing a feeling. So all of the adjectives are actually feelings, and you can only use them to talk about people and sometimes animals.
Okay, class. So the adjectives that end with ed, we only use them for feelings, for expressing the feelings of people or animals. Like some animals are really excited or worried, confused, scared, or some people are bored, interested, excited, worried, confused. But the adjectives that are ending with ing can be used with people, animals, things, situations, places, ideas. Okay?
Why? Because things, chairs or tables or whatever, they don't have feelings. A movie, a book, doesn't have feelings. TV shows, for example, movies, books, whatever, they cause feeling in a person. So the ing adjectives cause the feeling. The ed adjectives are the feeling. Okay, so very important.
Okay, so the main difference is that ed adjectives are the feelings and these ing adjectives cause the feelings.
Only people and animals for the ed, and for the ing you can use people, animals, things, situations, places, ideas, basically any noun, because you're describing them. You're describing how they make people feel. So now you're wondering, well, I have people here and I have people here. So how can I use boring for people and bored for people? Sorry. So what we have here, again, feeling and cause of feeling. So if you say I'm bored, means that I'm not having fun. I want to go do something else. If I say I am boring, it means you're not having fun and want to go do something else. So if I am boring, means that you are bored. If the
Okay, so he's basically telling the difference that if you are bored, means you are not having fun, that you will be saying that I am bored and I would be going somewhere else to get fun. But if you say I am boring or she is boring, means the whole personality is boring, like that girl is
movie is
boring, I
boring,
myself
then
is
I
boring.
am bored. Okay? So one thing, the ing, causes the feeling, ed, in the person. Very important to understand that. So I am bored by the movie, which is boring. I am interested in this lesson because this lesson is very interesting, right? I'm
Okay,
excited.
so basically I am interested in this lesson because the lesson is itself is very interesting. So this is how you can use these two adjectives.
Something is exciting. So, for example, I'm excited to go see the concert because this artist is very exciting, this singer or whatever. I am worried. Now, people don't realize that worried and can have worrying is another adjective. The situation is worrying. It means the situation is making me feel worried. Okay, maybe the whole global
Okay,
political
so if
situation,
you
whatever.
feel worried, means you are worried about something, but the whole situation can be worrying or whole incident can be worrying.
Now, hopefully, none of you are confused by this lesson because I'm trying to make it not confusing. Okay, everybody
It's
okay with
really
that?
well,
So
very
very
well
important to
explained.
understand. All these nouns can use ing because they're creating the feeling. All these adjectives can only be used for people, again, sometimes animals.
Okay, these the words that end with ed are the feelings, and the adjectives that are ending with ing are creating the feelings.
A dog sees sees you coming home after a long day, gets very excited. It's tail wagging in the back. Dogs don't usually get bored; they just go to sleep. So, animals sometimes. Now, I just want to point out one other thing. Don't confuse feeling adjectives with ed with actual feelings. Okay? If somebody is loved, does he feel loved? Maybe yes, maybe no. We're not talking about that person's feelings. Hated, envied. These are all feeling words, but these are all verbs. Okay? He is loved means somebody loves him or her.
Okay, so the words that are, for example, loved, hated, envied are verbs. These are not adjectives. Why? Because if we say I loved it, means it's a verb, that it's kind of action, feeling actions, that I loved this thing. I hated him. I envied that thing.
She is loved. This person is hated. But we can also use these about things. Okay? The company is hated. So some companies, they do not such nice things, or maybe they go to a poor country and use very cheap labor. So this company is hated. So people hate this company. So keep in mind that these are feeling words, but used as verbs, whereas these are other verbs used as adjectives. Okay, very important to distinguish between these.
Okay, so
Words.
these were the loved, envied, and these were the words that were feelings but used as verbs. But the upper, all the words like confused, excited, these were feelings used as
I
adjectives.
hope this was clear enough. One more thing to say: there's a very long list of these kinds of adjectives. You can just Google them if you need to, or you can even ask me in the forum at ingvid.com. There's a place you can ask questions. Feel free to ask me about other examples of these. But there's also a quiz at ingvid.com where I'll give you more examples of these kinds of adjectives, and you can practice using them in sentences. Make sure you understand the context. Is somebody feeling this? Is something causing this? Etc. Also, give me a like if you like this video, and don't forget.
Okay, so nobody else came. Okay, Annie Rashid, what's your name?
Adil Rashid.
What's your name?
Adil Rashid.
Adil Rashid.
नहीं.
Then
ADEEM.
Adim Rashid. From which branch?
Pinal branch.
Okay, why you are the only student who attended the class? Where are the rest of the students? बाकी students कहाँ हैं?
मुझे नहीं पता.
So sad that only one student is present today in the lecture.
Sorry, Ringo.
Maybe because it's Ramzan also. So, Adeem, we were discussing about adjectives. I hope you have understood a little bit of that. Now we will try to watch another video about that adjectives.
कभी भी सबसे कहते हैं.
This is looking really interesting. So, adjectives ed or ing. Oh, she is really frightened to look to see the snake. Frightened. It's an adjective and the word is ending with ed. It's really interesting video. I really like that. So the girl is frightened by seeing the snake. The snakes are frightening. Frightening means they are very frightening. They make people get scared of themselves. Adjectives. She frightened. Okay, she is frightened means how the girl is feeling. Snakes are frightening. Let's see. She's frightened means how the girl feels. Okay, the snakes are frightening means that ing, that is the girl or the snake that makes us feel. They are bored. Okay, they all are bored. So, how they're feeling will be answered that they are bored. Okay, Sam's a boring teacher. So, he's saying that Sam is a boring teacher, means he's really boring. So, let's play further. Okay. So Sam's a boring teacher means that he himself is a boring. It's not a feeling, but the person itself is a boring person. This lesson is so boring. They are also saying that the lesson itself is really boring. Okay, the lesson or the thing that makes us feel. Okay, Sam's a boring teacher. Yes, and जब ये दो जगह तुम बताते Okay, class. She's frightened. They are boring. Snakes are frightening. Sam's a boring teacher. This lesson is so boring. It's really interesting. I'm so relaxed. It's an adjective. Minute नहीं है. कल भी use करना. I'm so relaxed. This is how the person is feeling right now. This is the feeling basically. I'm so relaxed. Baths are relaxing. Okay, she's frightened, they're bored. I'm so relaxed. Snakes are frightening. Sounds a boring, teacher. This lesson's so boring. So this is how the adjectives are being used. Okay, everyone? So baths are I'm so relaxed. Baths are relaxing. Okay. So class, your homework is that you will do English B sheet number activity sheet number 2 and 3. You will do it yourself because I have showed you how the ed and ing adjectives are being used and what is the purpose of their use in the sentences as an adjectives, not as in words. So you need to go and you need to find out your activity books and you need to grab them and you need to do the work. Okay, your homework is to do your activity sheet number 1 and activity sheet number 2. Till then, take care. I'll take your leave. I'll see you next time. And on Monday, hopefully, we're meeting again. And till then, share your homeworks with me on WhatsApp. I will check them out and I will send you the feedback. Take care. Allah Hafiz.